Hey everyone, it's me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles Realtor. Today I'm here with a special business owner who does some hypnotherapy. That's right, hypnotherapy. So we're gonna talk today about her business, about why hypnotherapy, what the benefits might be, when you might wanna consider that, and just really dive into her business. So before we get going, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, take a moment to click the subscribe button and the bell for updates. I'll be right back. Hey everyone, it's me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles Realtor. I am here with a business owner here in Los Angeles in the San Fernando Valley, Evie. Evie is a hypnotherapist, and we met a couple weeks ago at a chamber networking event, and we're just having this really interesting conversation about her business. And I said, hey, let's sit down and have a talk and really share with people what it is that you do. So I know we were talking about hypnotherapy and that there's many reasons people might come to see you. And it's not just about hypnotizing someone. There's a whole therapy involved. Share a little bit about what that looks like and why or when someone would want to come and see you.
Well, I'm a hypnotherapist, and the emphasis is on therapist. I'm also a life coach, and an NLP practitioner and EMDR practitioner. People come to me because they want to lose weight without any potions, without pills, without strenuous exercise. Just we program the subconscious mind that they eat less, or when they eat very consciously. So I'm teaching them mindful eating. Okay. And the other thing is, of course, every hypnotherapist is known for smoking cessations. People come to stop smoking. It's usually in one session and it's gone. Phobias, people are afraid of snakes or of spiders, they come to the hypnotherapist. And I also specialize in PTSD. PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder. And I work with my clients who have PTSD very often after a car accident. I have not worked with people from the VA yet, who were traumatized during the war, but people after car accidents very often come to the hypnotherapist. And I have a method that they, in their consciousness, the car accident never happened.
Wow.
So also the PTSD.
So kind of rewiring the mind to
Yes.
forget the incident.
Yes.
And that takes care of the trauma from the incident.
Trauma and the sleepless nights. Apropos sleepless nights, I also work with sleep disorders.
Interesting. Hey friends, if you're watching this video right now and you do not live in California or Massachusetts and you're saying, man, I wish you could help me. I live in Arizona, I live in Texas, I live in Georgia, I live in Chicago. Guess what? I still can, because I can connect you to one of my business partners who will treat you the same way I do. We'll give you that white glove treatment that will make sure your needs are being met and help you find your home. So please just reach out to me, schedule time on my calendar in the Calendly link below, and I will set you up with someone who will take excellent care of you in your market. Now, so I know we just mentioned two big things that people often have PTSD from: a car accident or going to war. But there's other reasons and things that cause PTSD. I know someone that has PTSD because their older sibling was very much abused, verbally, mentally, slightly physically, and so they witnessed that and were never able to have their voice. So growing up, they saw this, never took a stand, and they realized as an adult they had PTSD, and they actually went to counseling over it because they were just like, I have to deal with this. This is so much.
Too much,
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Women who were abused in childhood, women who were abused in marriages. This is not uncommon.
In physical abuse as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that causes PTSD because you get so afraid that it would happen. Is he coming home and beats me up or not? You know.
Yeah, the violence of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I want to dive into too is something that you mentioned in the beginning, NLP.
Yeah.
And that stands for neuro-linguistic programming. And not everyone knows what that means. I know that term has kind of gotten a little more popular, or if you're in sales, you might be familiar with NLP because that's a real common, like, hey, go to an NLP boot camp and learn about NLP. Talk about what NLP is.
Well, it's reframing. Our thoughts, our emotions, they are not really ours, you know. We can reframe them. Let's say, I can never stop eating. With NLP, you will break that down. What does never mean, and what does stop mean?
Does that speak to how you view yourself or your own worthiness or fear?
Well, the biggest problem in Western society is the not good enough message that we give ourselves. We're not good enough. We're not thin enough. We're not tall enough. We're not blonde enough. We are not dark enough. I don't know what we are not enough. But we are always comparing
to someone else,
to somebody else, and we fall short.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of pressure here in Western society about beauty and looks and all of that. Yeah, for sure.
But very often, if people go really through drastic measures, it's insecurity underneath. And the not good enough message. So I think if everybody would take their lipstick and write on the mirror, I am enough.
I'm enough, yeah.
You know, and then in the morning when you come out of the bedroom and go into the bathroom, I'm enough, and it sticks with you for the whole day.
So that's part of neuro-linguistic
Yeah,
programming.
this goes.
But does that go? Yeah, I was gonna say, is that kind of when you're doing hypnotic therapy? Is that part of the reprogramming you do in that process as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially the not good enough, especially with women.
So people can come to you for hypnotherapy and therapy because it's a whole package for things like wanting to lose weight, smoking, PTSD, and maybe some other traumas. Yeah.
I am a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and so I work with mainly women again, migraines. And the other thing is I'm trained to work with people end of life.
Oh, and in what way?
Terminally ill, cancer, Parkinson's. I cannot cure them. I mean,
but you help them.
I help them to relax into the new stage of their life, and this is very, very important to prepare them that death is part of life.
So to prepare them emotionally and mentally for passing soon. Okay.
The transition.
In this country, at least, we kind of project this thing growing up, especially for boys, that they're to be strong and not to cry and pick yourself back up. And when things like death, especially death of a parent, hit, I think there's a lot of people that don't know how to deal with that emotion, don't know how to work through it, tend to lash out at everybody and everything when they're hurting because they don't know how to process pain or communicate, because again, that message, toughen up, don't cry, you're a boy, do this, do that. So I can see where that's really needed.
I can assure you, almost every man I worked with cried at one point, and I'm always glad because that means the breakthrough.
Yeah. Well, that's good. So I want to thank you for your time, and what I want to share with everyone is all of Evie's contact information is below. If you're thinking that you need some help, and maybe you've sought other places, or maybe you haven't, but you're saying, this is intriguing, maybe this is something that could work. It's not just like hocus pocus, snap, drop down, pull your pants off. It's none of that. It's not that kind of thing. Try hypnosis. Come and meet with Evie. Again, her contact information is below, and really give this a try. How many sessions does it normally take? 10 sessions?
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you so much. Everybody, thanks for watching today. Before you go, if you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button, the bell for updates. We'll be back again.